Okay, hello year 12s. We have a function f of x equals x divided by x squared plus 2. This is exercise 2i question 5b. This question requires us to differentiate this function and then find solutions for x when the second derivative equals 0. Okay, so the function could be written as u divide v, where u equals x, u prime equals 1, v would equal x squared plus 2, and its derivative would be 2x. Okay, so if you haven't realized, I'm using quotient rule here. Okay, let's go with that. So we've got du times v minus u times dv, that'd be 2x squared, divided by v squared. Now, could have used product rule for this. If you prefer, you can do it that way. So in the function, the denominator x squared plus 2, if I'd made that all equal x squared plus 2 to the power of minus 1, I would have had a product and could have gone ahead with the product rule. Okay, and just to tidy up the first derivative, we've got an x squared minus 2x squareds plus 2, and that is divided by our v term squared, which was x squared plus 2, all squared. Now, to get to the second derivative, I'm going to consider a new u and a new v. Right, so u is now minus x squared plus 2, u prime minus 2x, v is what? X squared plus 2 all squared, and v prime, I've got to use a bit of chain rule, times 2x. Alright, so chain rule, 2 comes out the front, reduce it by 1, and then we have the inside, outside, inside, right? And just to tidy that up, that's the same as 4x, x squared plus 2. Okay, so the second derivative, we're now ready to go on that one, equals du v will be minus 2x, x squared plus 2 squared. Now we've got minus all of function u is this, minus x squared plus 2, put that in little brackets, times a 4x times an x squared plus 2. And that is all divided by the v, which is x squared plus 2 all squared, squared. Okay. Now, I wouldn't normally write this out twice, but just doing this for clarification, this is all going to be to the power of 4, right? You're going to have this term times this term, same base. What do we do with the powers? Add the powers, they'll be 4. So a bit of a tidy up. Okay. I think we'll just clean this up slightly. We'll probably keep the minus 2x, x squared plus 2 for the minute. Now here we've got a minus times a 4x. It'd be nice to pull out a minus out of that. If I rewrote this as minus Oh, now I'm sorry. I need a skinnier pen for that. Your pen thickness is too thick. I pull the little minus out and write that's an x squared minus 2. I think it'll look just a little bit neater. Probably not necessary, but then we'd have this minus times that minus, which makes everything plus, which is kind of nice. We've also got a 4x there. So we could write 4x, and we've got an x squared minus 2, and we've got an x squared plus 2, and that is all on, whoop, bit of a wonky line, x squared plus 2 to the power of 4, and I'm about to make that a power of 3. Why is that? Because I can cancel there and get a 3, and I'd have to cancel here as well, right? If you're cancelling, we've really got this part of our numerator plus this part. For me to be able to start cancelling bits between numerator and denominator, I would need to be able to do it in both parts. So something has to be cancelled there, same thing needs to be cancelled there, right? Okay, so what's the second derivative looking like now? I could write minus 2x, x squared plus 2. This is all on x squared plus 2 to the power of 3. And what am I left with here? Plus a 4x, x squared minus 2. Okay, let's make a bit of room. Now the second part of the question says we need to set this to equal 0, right? Hopefully we can fit this on here. So second derivative equals 0 when, apologies for my emails popping up, when what? Well, when that top line there equals 0, right? Is it worth expanding? I think it is worth expanding at this point. We could have minus 2x cubed, right, minus 4x plus, now that's a squared there, a bit hard to read, that should be a squared, okay, so plus 4x cubed, and we've got a minus 8x equals 0, all right, because remember, to make a fraction equal 0, you just need to make the top line of that fraction equal to 0, okay. All right, we've got a minus 2x cubed plus a 4x cubed, right, so that'll just make 2x cubed. And what's next? We've got minus 12x, that'll equal 0. Let's do a bit of factorising. We can pull 2x out of this. We're left with x squared minus 6 equals 0. Right, therefore, 2x has to equal 0, or x squared would have to equal 6. So that means that our solutions, x equals 0, or plus or minus square root 6. And that question is now complete. Thank you for watching.